When your money finally starts to feel stable, bills handled, stress quieter, it's easy to believe the hard part is behind you. And if you've noticed small things starting to feel tighter again, you're not imagining it, and it doesn't mean you've done anything wrong. 'Cause stability rarely disappears all at once. It slips slowly, through small shifts most people don't see until pressure quietly returns. Today I'll show you why this happens, and how to stop the slide before it turns back into stress. Most financial setbacks don't begin with a big mistake. They begin when life simply starts moving again. When money feels unstable, you're alert. You track spending carefully. You think before decisions. You protect every dollar because you have to. But once things calm down, your brain relaxes, and that's completely normal. You stop checking as often. You allow small conveniences. You assume the system you built will keep holding on its own. Nothing feels reckless. Nothing feels dangerous. And that's exactly why slipping starts quietly. Not through one bad decision, but through small adjustments that slowly change your direction. Here's the part most people never hear. Stability changes how your brain evaluates risk. When stress disappears, urgency disappears too. Expenses that once felt noticeable now feel manageable. Subscriptions seem harmless. A few upgrades feel deserved. Unexpected costs feel temporary instead of important signals. Your lifestyle doesn't suddenly explode. It just expands slightly, one decision at a time. And because each change feels reasonable on its own, you don't recognize the pattern forming underneath. You're still responsible, still careful, but your margin quietly shrinks. And margin, not income, is what actually protects financial calm. The slide usually shows up in subtle ways. Savings stop growing as quickly. Balances stay a little higher than expected. End-of-month numbers feel tighter again. Nothing looks dramatic enough to worry about, so you assume it's just a temporary phase. But over time, small pressure returns. Not because stability failed, but because stability was never meant to run unattended forever. Financial calm isn't a finish line. It's a condition that needs light maintenance. And most people were never taught that part. Quick question. Have you ever reached a point where money finally felt calmer, only to notice stress slowly creeping back later? If that's happened to you, you're not alone, and the next part explains exactly why. The real cause isn't spending. It's attention drift. When things feel safe, attention naturally moves elsewhere: work, family, daily life. Your financial system keeps running, but without small course corrections. Think of it like driving on a long, straight road. You don't crash because of one sudden turn. You drift slowly when your hands relax on the wheel. Money works the same way. Tiny misalignments compound quietly until stability starts feeling fragile again. And by the time people notice, they believe they've somehow gone backward. But they haven't. They've just stopped steering intentionally. The solution isn't stricter budgeting or cutting everything again. It's reintroducing gentle awareness. Not daily tracking. Not constant worry. Just small, predictable check-ins that keep your direction aligned. Quick monthly review. A simple glance at savings momentum. One intentional decision before adding new expenses. These small moments restore awareness without bringing back stress. Because stability doesn't need intensity. It only needs attention. If things have started to feel tighter again, it doesn't mean you failed. It usually means you succeeded, and then stopped watching the system that helped you succeed in the first place. Financial calm isn't something you achieve once. It's something you protect quietly over time. This is another step toward financial calm, not by doing more, but by understanding what stability really needs to last.